Danny, confirmation as if we needed it. But Joshua will fight Usyk, Oleksandr Usyk, and it will take place in August the 20th, and it will take place in Saudi Arabia. Is there a tinge of regret on your part? I know you love big sporting events, so did this man, so do I. We were at some big fights already this year, and we're only in June. But saddened somewhat that it's not going to be here. I am. Saudi Arabia, not Jeddah.
Personally, for me, no, it doesn't interest me, that side of it. I understand it and I get it. It's money rules the world, but I'd be interested to watch the fight. Yeah, although I think it's too long in the making. It amazes me how long these things take to put together.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was only on this show, probably beginning of the season, wasn't it? Late last year, where we were hoping this year to see all those fights. You know, Fury, Joshua. Fury, Usyk, for all of them, but no, we're now. When's it going to be? August. So it's unlikely after that fight we'll then see Fury in with either of those two till next year.
Well, the conundrum, in fairness to them, is that Usyk has a country that's at war, true. So that would have changed the direction of travel. Yeah, whether they'd have been able to do a deal in March and got him out in March, which was the original plan, is a different discussion, because there's all kinds of conversations going on about step-aside money and who was going to fight whom. The fact that these heavyweight champions don't fight enough is a question, because Tyson fought more than this. He fought twice a year, and we're getting into the stage where the heavyweight champions are fighting once every 9 months. And that's not what we want it to be. The spectacle of going to Saudi, well, look, it's a fascinating fight, because we can't find a case to answer that Usyk is going to get beat by this guy. But there has to be a reason, besides credibility, why Anthony Joshua will be taking this fight again, because he could have stepped away, done other fights and got paid significant amounts of money. Yeah, it'll be fascinating to see how he changes. And of course we'll get the television viewpoint rather than the live viewpoints. But that notwithstanding, it's a hell of a fight, and it's a hell of a curious one, because no one can understand why Anthony Joshua fought the way he did in the first fight. Everyone's waiting for him to do the polar opposite of what he did in the first fight. Everyone's wondering what Usyk's going to be like, and is he going to be affected by the psychological situation surrounding his country? Is he going to be even more on his game? Is he going to fight differently? All of these things make it a phenomenally interesting fight. Yeah, it's phenomenally interesting. It's must
win for AJ, isn't it?
Well, it's must win, I think, to keep him where he is in the eyes of... I mean, he's diminished. There's no doubt about he's diminished. He's lost to Ruiz, he's now lost to Usyk, and both of those fights diminished him, right? But if he can come back and win, it is the ultimate redemption story. It is the ultimate fascination. For Anthony Joshua, it doesn't mean the end for him, because he's signed another deal with DAZN. Yeah. So he'll go off and fight a series of other fights that will get him paid. But as a top draw, elite fighter that we all think, Joshua versus Fury, that's the fight. If he gets done again by Usyk, how does that fight happen?
Simon, if he goes in against Usyk with a more aggressive and goes to fight him and knock him out,
in the first 3 rounds.
Is there a chance of him getting knocked out himself?
Of course, because Usyk has already given you the indication that he can trouble Joshua with his power, but Joshua is susceptible to it. Joshua is going to have to jump on him inside 3 rounds, and if he doesn't get him out inside 3 rounds, he's going to get done again.
Jim White and Simon Jordan. Monday to Friday mornings from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.